here, the match, the finals have started. And we've got a nice matchup here. Let's fade out some music. Thank you, Project Stream, for helping us out there. It is 1-0. Today we have on the close side, Poyfair Knudsen, excuse me, and Walsh and Sprague on the far side. Siding out Walsh with a very nice deep corner shot. Sprague up to serve. This one's for all the marbles.
This one is for all the marbles. I believe the first place, second place, and third all get some kind of prize. I'm not sure what it is.
Actually, if you qualify, this is more like an AVP event. If you qualified for the event at all, you were in the money. So
you already got the
everyone
money.
who played today was able to make some money.
That's great.
Yeah, so it's a cool setup. Melissa was actually really passionate about that. Creating a tournament that was going to be worthwhile for everybody to come play, in hopes of attracting some out-of-state people, right? That a little more costly for them to participate.
But I believe
we've got a nice rally.
We got
here.
a couple of people from Idaho to come out and play.
We got some California. Man, what a rally! This is the fourth point of the game, and that rally lasted a minute and a half. I think we're going to see a lot of that in this game. Both teams incredibly good at ball control.
Both great defenders, too.
I watched Poyfair run down a ball all the way across the court with incredible speed earlier today. Ball touches the block, so we keep playing. Very sharp knuckle ball by Knudsen.
That sharp cut is a great shot all the time.
Yeah, if you can hit that consistently, it puts a lot of pressure on the opposing team. Nice serve there by Poyfair. Short ball.
There it is again.
Ooh. Great placement. Both sides there.
Score is now
4-2. If we can see the scoreboard correctly, it's reflecting off the sun a little bit. Big rip there by Knudsen.
Block.
Denied at the net by Sprague. Walsh up to serve. Nice serves Poyfair. Short shot. Ooh. Sprague puts that ball close to the net. And as Poyfair is pulling off, Walsh takes advantage. Nice short.
Great ball placement.
Nice short ball to punish Poyfair who's running off. Nice serve there. Short ball dug by Sprague.
Anticipates the short.
Nobody's there, and there it is again.
Both
Sprague running up to the net, facing the net, but then putting that thumb down, right?
Yeah.
With that shot way out to the right. It's
both teams are using
skilled.
that short shot a lot in this game.
Ball touches the line there by Knudsen. Great play. We're seeing 3-7 here. Poyfair up to serve again. Serve is out. Poyfair putting a little too much heat on that ball. Now we are at 8-3. An early lead here for Sprague and Walsh. Nice deep standing float. Walsh pulls off the net. Knudsen tries to take advantage and rip, but just hits that a little bit too low, catches the net.
Sprague up to serve again.
All right, I missed what just happened.
Well, Poyfair and Knudsen hit it with another one of those sharp shots close to the net.
Another point?
Another point off that.
Wow.
They are both using that placement.
Poyfair ready there. It looks like a little bit of an adjustment there by Poyfair to sort of anticipate that short shot.
There it is again.
Missed it the second time, though.
She started to anticipate, come forward a little bit to try to dig it, but she didn't get there in time.
There has been a lot of sharp shots so far. This set. I wonder if we'll see some adjustments by all the defenders
Sure.
to anticipate that. You saw a little bit there with Poyfair, but I think she probably didn't think that there would be two of them
Yeah.
in one rally.
The score is 10-4. So as it adds up to 14, they take a small little break as they're going to switch sides this next point.
I wonder if they may have called a timeout there. And with that, let's actually show an ad by one of our sponsors, Get Out Pass. We'll go to that right now. We're back. Looks like the teams are taking the court again, but 10-4, Walsh and Sprague taking an early lead in the first set of the finals today.
They have been playing great these last couple of games. They're not
Poyfair and Knudsen have been playing very, very well.
very well.
Beating a very strong team in the semifinals. Osborne and Wilson, who have been playing very well all tournament. Good play there by Poyfair. She's back to serve now, and that's 5-10. Ooh, nice serve.
Great serve, got her out of place, man. Goes a little long.
Just long by Walsh. That's one of the tough things about volleyball. If you when the ball is outside of your body, it's really hard to bring it back. That's a smart, strong serve there.
Oh, and she goes for
Ooh.
a deep corner.
Walsh with an excellent shot. That's one of the tough things, right? If you begin to anticipate the short shot, it opens up that deep shot, which is actually surprisingly hard to hit consistently and deceptively. Walsh just making it look easy there. Missed serve by Sprague.
Something that we've seen throughout the tournaments. Both these teams are great, have great placement, which has been amazing for them as they beat all these other teams and get here to the finals. There it is again.
Nice short ball right over the block. That's a big block too. Knudsen it's a big block. Walsh just a very practiced player
For sure.
He's made that shot hundreds of times.
Ball goes into
Ball
the
goes
net on
into
the
the net,
serve.
giving Poyfair and Knudsen another chance here. 8-12. Float serve to Walsh. There goes that short shot. Too short.
Great shot.
Actually rolled it on the tape briefly there. That's 8-13, so 21 points. The team switch sides.
Both these teams playing very smart, using any type of placement that
shots.
they've been able to get. We haven't seen a lot of hard rips this game. It's just been placement in the right spot.
We'll see. I mean, potentially the blockers may make some adjustments with all the shots, right, and begin pulling off the net. And I think smart attackers will see that and take advantage, right?
For sure.
Let's switch to an ad here by our sponsor, CrossNet. Actually, 7 CrossNets have been given away today. It's an awesome game. And it's kind of taken the world by storm. If you haven't heard about CrossNet yet, you certainly will. And check out our ad quickly here.
Remember that blacktop game Foursquare? If you don't, oops, we just aged ourselves. This is CrossNet. Foursquare meets volleyball. Ever heard of us? If you haven't, you probably don't get out much. Just kidding. We're the revolutionary new sport that's shaking up how you play volleyball. Now, we're not here to tell you to play CrossNet. We didn't hire these pro beach volleyball players to convince you either. We just want to show you how much fun you could be having by playing CrossNet. Sold everywhere.
We're back to the game. 13-9. Poyfair just served. Great defense there. Ready for Walsh's deep corner shot. Poyfair getting up, taking a swing. Good turn there.
Even in descent, Poyfair has been able to get up and been able to rip some of those balls.
Poyfair's a very dynamic player, actually.
Goes to the line. I believe it was in.
That ball just barely going in. A little bit of deliberation there by the refs, but Point Walsh and Sprague. It's 14-10 now.
Great serve. Get him out of
A
placement.
nice serve. Over on 2 to the corner by Knudsen, catches Walsh by surprise. Great play. And as a person who plays beach volleyball periodically, so frustrating. So frustrating. All right, Poyfair back to serve, 11-14. Serving it to Sprague, which is a look we haven't seen a lot of this set.
Right off
Sprague.
the tape and go short.
Bouncing it 1 foot line off of the tape. Impossible to dig, it feels like. She's up there, she's hitting hard. Both defenders are rocked back on their heels, waiting for it, and then hits the tape and lands 1 foot away from the net. Poyfair going up, taking a rip. Nice up there. Ooh,
Dang.
great up there by Poyfair, demonstrating, showing some speed and athleticism there, getting that ball up. And Knudsen poking it right into the corner.
Yeah.
That's 2 points on that play, actually, by Knudsen. So it's been effective so far.
As someone that has played a little bit of outdoor volleyball, grass and beach, those shots where you get a good hit or something and they get it over on 2 or they barely get it up and score on you is probably the most frustrating move
Yeah.
ever.
It's demoralizing, right? You're playing hard, you're playing as hard as you can, and then a play like that just seems like it comes out of left field and catches you by surprise and kind of it's mentally jarring.
For sure.
I totally understand.
Oh, hits
Nice
the
shot
line.
there by Sprague. That's 16-13. Served by Walsh. Ball goes to Knudsen.
So they
Poyfair
set
with the
and goes
handset.
line.
Knudsen,
Great
very
job.
nice turn. Very nice turn. Let's see, Sprague was anticipating more of an angle shot. Give Knudsen that open line, which he took advantage of. Poyfair up to serve. Another good serve. Ball's off the net a little bit, but looks like Walsh gets back up. And Knudsen with that sharp cutty. Very, very nice. Both defenders were ready, and they still weren't able to get it.
I think we're starting to see the secret of what these teams have been doing to get this far in the tournament, to beat these great teams, is that little sharp shot that no one can seem to get up.
Poyfair got a little bit ahead of the ref on the previous serve, but here we are. And that one hit the camera. Nothing we can do about it, though. Looks like we're still live. Didn't knock it over. But
Thank goodness it doesn't
it might
stand.
fall forward, so let me fix it.
Good that I hit the stand, not the camera.
Yeah.
We're lucky on that one.
Poyfair and Knudsen battled back all the way to within 1. Great spot to be in. Chance for Knudsen here. Goes right over the block.
And puts it
Walk
over on the
ready.
first touch.
Yeah. That over on 1, meaning ball's coming to you and you hit it back over without passing it to your teammate, they can be deadly. If you're able to control those, which Walsh saw where the defense was and just put it in the other corner, very, very... Those might be more demoralizing than the over on 2s.
For sure.
Great play there by Knudsen and Poyfair. Making a switch here at 17, serving 18. Very close. Great job by Poyfair and Knudsen battling back this set to bring it within 1. Nice shot there by Walsh.
Nice deep
Hitting it
hit.
down the middle of the court, splitting the defenders. Tough ball. A lot of those opportunities come from, hitting very sharp cut shots. And so
People start to expect it.
people start to creep in a little bit for those shots, opening up the middle of the court a little bit. In that situation, it's really, really a good time to take advantage, right? To see that and take advantage of the opening in the middle, which she did there. Got a little bit of line fixing going on here, but Walsh up to serve again, 19, serving 17. 2 points to the end of the set.
which is something that you can't ever do with smart players, is anticipate what they're gonna do, because they'll put it right where you're not gonna be.
Exactly. Exactly. Great play there by Knudsen Poyfair, putting the ball in the corner, making a dig and taking advantage. Serve there to Sprague. Sprague goes short. Ooh, Knudsen just a little bit too far away. Momentum going backwards, not able to make a move on that ball. 20-18. Within striking range, I think, for Poyfair and Knudsen. And Walsh up to serve. Can they keep them at bay? Serve down the line. Ball grazes the line. Ace to win set one. Incredible.
That was a great match.
That's a hard-fought match. Poyfair and Knudsen, kept grinding. They kept at it. They came within one, and things just didn't go their way at the end of the set there. Looking forward to a exciting second set. If I were in their shoes, I'd feel like, hey, we can do this. Let's battle. Let's play harder. Anything can happen, right? So
something that we learn in the world of sports is a lead doesn't ever mean anything. You can always be reversed, always change back.
If you get momentum your way, anything can happen. I remember one time in indoor volleyball in high school. I think my team was down something like 14-7 in the fifth set. There was 1 point to win for the opposing team, and we somehow strung together 7 points to tie and then won, or something like that. It was probably the craziest volleyball experience I've ever had.
It's awesome.
Close second is when BYU played UC UC San Diego, and we had a set that was 42-44.
Oh my gosh,
crazy! But hey, let's get an ad from one of our sponsors here. Get Out Pass. Set 2 is about to get underway here for the Best of Utah Beach tournament. The finals here. Poyfair and Knudsen receiving the serve. Poyfair going short. Sprague is all over it. Walsh returning another short.
Great up.
Nice up. Ball's tight to the net. And Knudsen gets it up. Oh, that is close. Great rally. It's amazing how often beach volleyball ends up being short court, right? Here's a short knuckleball. Here's another one, short one back, and
they just stay right there on the net.
Everybody's playing within 5 feet of each other. Nice line shot there by Poyfair. She makes her way back to the middle just in time to be ready for that line ball. Reaching high and Walsh, very deceptive. Very deceptive. Such a practiced shot. You know that anybody who can do that has practiced it a lot, for sure. Looks like she's going to pass it deep into the middle, and then all of a sudden takes a little bit off and just goes right over the net. Deadly. Absolutely deadly. Man, very tough play. Knudsen's tight at the net,
and she goes sharp.
Somehow able to use her knuckles to put it very sharp. That is impressive.
Over the block.
Facing the net, turning the hands this way, hitting the ball on the side of the ball, something crazy. That's certainly not a shot I'm very adept at. Walsh with the swing. Oh, takes advantage of the defenders. Switching sides to hit it into the corner.
Switching sides without a block. She decides to take it.
Sprague serving. Serving Knudsen. Ooh, ball is just long. It's a good play by Poyfair, just a little bit long. Ball served in the middle. Poyfair is ready. Oh,
I think her set was a little over the
Knudsen
net.
puts the ball just too close, allowing Sprague to play the ball first, right? Sprague up to serve. Gets outside of Knudsen body. He isn't able to bring it back, and Poyfair is not quite able to pull it off the net. That takes us to 6-1. Early lead there for
Walsh and Sprague.
Sprague. It doesn't feel like they're that far ahead, but a couple of points have gone their way, a couple of close points. Nice serve there by Sprague. They're in system. Oh, Poyfair just not able to get that one over the net.
Looked like she was trying to go for that sharp
Going
shot.
for that short one. Sprague up to serve one more time here. Goes outside to Poyfair. Poyfair puts that ball in the middle of the court. Walsh is ready. Sprague runs it down, and that one goes over the net and out. Making the second point for Poyfair and Knudsen. They battled back last set. Let's see what they can do this one. It's a Mike Hawks. Okay. Hopefully we weren't muted that whole time.
I hope not.
Smart shot there by Poyfair, splitting the defense. Sprague came off the net down the line. Left a little gap there between the two.
3 serving 7.
Ooh. Good play there by Walsh. You noticed Knudsen was running off the net, pulling off, and not only did she tip it short, she tipped it outside and short.
Making that shot even more difficult.
One of the interesting things about beach volleyball is that ball's just out. Just out, point Walsh. Sprague. One of the interesting things about beach volleyball is that, so much of it is mental, right? Who are you serving and why? Where am I hitting and why? How does my shot affect whether the defender will think what the defender thinks is going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so tipping that ball short was one thing, but tipping that ball short and outside of Knudsen's body made it even harder to think I have a play there, right? You never know, right?
Yeah.
She didn't dive, so you don't know for sure.
I think it was the biggest adjustment for me when I went to play outside beach. When I was been playing inside my whole life, is that inside is a lot more speed, power, and here it's mental.
Exactly.
Placement. You just got to play smart.
Placement, control, communication, right? Where you're standing when, right? Where you're standing and when.
For sure. In indoor, you will have your other 5 teammates covering the space to help defend, but
you really have a small sphere of influence, right? In beach volleyball, it's a smaller court than indoor, but not by much. And 2 people need to cover the entire thing. It ends up being a little bit more like chess, right? Where you decide to defend here and they hit where you're not. It's a tough situation, but that's why the defenders try to make decisions as late as possible. Right? They get as much information as they can, and then they make the decision. Back. Poyfair talking to the ref a little bit, probably about the double call. Serving 3. Tough road ahead here for Knudsen and Poyfair. Let's see what they do. Very nice shot there by Poyfair, going short and out to the line.
Sprague even was going for it. She wasn't able to get there in time.
Very strong shot.
Off the tape, but they still are able to receive.
Walsh swings deep line and hits it just out of bounds. That's another point. Poyfair Knudsen, 5-11. Certainly a better look than 3-11. Good job by them battling back for 3 more points as that ball was dug out by Sprague. Poyfair up to serve, 6-11. Nice little run here for them. You have Sprague and Walsh talking a little bit.
I believe she got sand in her in her mouth, in
Yeah.
her eyes.
Sometimes when you lay out for a ball and your face just gets covered in sand in your eyes and your nose. It's actually pretty uncomfortable. And everyone understands, right? Notice that Poyfair and Knudsen aren't giving them a hard time because they've all had to do the same thing before. I think the prize purse for the winner of the finals is $2,000.
Wow.
So both of these teams are battling for. Ooh, Poyfair with the deep ace. Walsh lets it go, thinking it's out. It just tags the back line.
I believe
We're at
they're on a 4-point run right now. That
Exactly.
momentum always
7-11.
is something that you'll gotta
Take
tag
advantage
along
of.
to.
Yeah.
Take advantage of.
Ooh, you see that same play there where Knudsen actually moves along the net, but stays on the net, while Poyfair moves left, creating an opening there for Walsh that she just handily hits. It's interesting. I wonder if Knudsen is moving along the net in anticipation of the short shot, right? Great serve there by Sprague. Barely tags the line. The down ref calls it in. We are 13-7. Let's see if Poyfair and Knudsen can make another. Well, first of all, side out and put together another run. Knudsen with the big approach and the big swing. Very, very nice.
Wow, there's some great plays that we've been seeing here.
Yeah. I think it's a smart swing for Knudsen, right? A little bit of a mismatch when you have Walsh up the net, where Knudsen's kind of the all-time blocker and Walsh is most of the time defending.
They're gonna take a small little break here.
I'm not sure if it's a timeout or a technical timeout, but both teams taking a little bit of timeout. So wanted to give a shout out to some of our sponsors. You can see their logos cycling here at the bottom right of our live stream. Get Out Pass, doTERRA,
Flex Volleyball,
which is a new club here in Utah. So they've connected with a lot of members of the volleyball community here today at the event. We've got Physical, a physical therapy office, I guess, clinic. I'm like, what is the word? Physical therapist. We have Bert Lund, the physical therapist from the Midvale location. He's opened a new office. Very quality physical therapist. I actually see him myself. A lot of trust for him. And we're back. Looks like coming out of the gate strong here. Knudsen with an ace between Walsh and Sprague. Another ball right in the middle, making it tough. Great. Ooh. It was an interesting play. Walsh turned around. I think she was thinking about how am I going to get this ball into the best spot, and decided to use the right arm. And those decisions are always tough and have to make them in a split second. Sometimes they don't work. Knudsen serving it to Sprague, who runs a ball behind Walsh and then goes super short. Poyfair lays out and is not quite able to reach it. However, another good run. I think that is a 3-point run, counting the side out. So we're at 14-10. If Poyfair and Knudsen are able to side out here,
so slowly they're creeping up on that.
It's going to be pretty good.
On that
Oh,
deficit.
great shot. That over on 2 is deadly. She's been going to the other corner the entire game, and then, cuts the ball back towards the line. No one was there. No one was expecting it. Poyfair up to serve. Gets Sprague a little bit out of system, but that's all right because Walsh is such a great setter. Poyfair gets it up. Set ends up a little close to the net, and they were not able to get it over. Tough ball. Well fought, though. Sprague with the float serve. Getting Knudsen out of system. Poyfair trying to bring her back to the net. She does a great job. Sprague is ready for that ball. You've got a good set. She's a little off the net. Oh, not able to get that short shot. The interesting thing about that shot is it's really hard to hit when you're not close to the net. You're thinking, okay, how do I get the ball forward enough to go over, but also not high enough that it's too easy, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll see players make a mistake when they're off the net there. Oh, an excellent placement there by Walsh. Poyfair was all over it, though. That she hits that ball into the tape, but didn't really rebound very well for Knudsen to have a play. (16-12). That's a switch. Walsh up to serve. And Poyfair and Knudsen side out here. Ball's a little tight. And Sprague with the easy kill there. That's actually a recent rule change, I believe, where the ball's coming over the net, the blocker can, instead of throwing it straight down, they can redirect there, which you saw Sprague do. She jumped up and threw it a little bit over to the side, making it more difficult for the dig.
Dang, over on one.
Over on one comes out again there. Poyfair with the short shot. Walsh is waiting for it. That gives her a chance to go from defense to offense real fast. Walsh with the serve. Over on two. Walsh is ready. Comes over on one. And a nice shot there by Knudsen. That's 13, serving 18. Poyfair up to serve. Only 3 points left for Walsh and Sprague to clinch first place, but anything can happen. Ooh, Walsh, super deadly with this short ball.
Seems like the set was even a little behind her, but she was still able to get it right where she wanted.
That's true. It's tough to play against her because she's got all the shots, right? So you know that she can go deep, so you're trying to pull off the net deep so you can play any shot. And then when she goes short, it's even more deadly, right? Service was just out. That's it up to serve. 14, serving 19. Good serve there by Knudsen. Good pass by Sprague. And Sprague with the big swing. Just out. Referee calls it out. That is a break for Poyfair and Knudsen. Getting another chance here. 15, serving 19. Oh,
Right on the line.
great shot there by Sprague. Poyfair thought it was out, pulled her hand away, ended up being in. Those are always tough plays as well.
Don't blame her. It seemed like it was touching right on the outside of the line.
That's another tough thing about sand volleyball. Sometimes if the line moves because sand hit it, but not that the ball hit it, you'll see an in-call sometimes, right? Good shot there by Knudsen, keeping them alive. 6, serving 20. Championship point here at the Best of Utah Beach tournament at the Sports Mall in Murray, Utah. Good serve to Sprague. Sprague going up.
Oh, she tries going deep, but
Tries going deep. Just a little bit too long. 17, serving 20. Second championship point here for Sprague and Walsh. Can they clinch it, or can Poyfair and Knudsen keep them from... Ooh. Good play there. Good play there by Sprague. Very nice. And that's it. First place goes to Sprague and Walsh. A powerhouse team, honestly. Like I said at the beginning of the game, I believe they took first place in their division at Motherlode, which is a very big tournament. They're a very quality team.
Playing great here too, but Poyfair and Knudsen did play great this game, so also they are a great team.
They were battling the whole time. I mean, they had some significant... The other team had some significant leads, and they never give up, right? You could see them making 2-point runs here, 3-point run here, making some great plays, fighting. It was a well-fought match. So I guess that wraps it up for the Best of Utah Beach Tournament 2021. A little bit of an experimental event put on by Melissa, who is actually my sister. And I wanted to help out with some of the broadcasting and make sure that we had some quality video feeds for people who are interested in following the tournament. So hopefully we can bring it back next year and make it bigger and better. Get higher level talent and more teams and more vendors and sponsors and everything.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. But with that, just wanted to once again thank all of our sponsors. Get Out Pass, Flex Volleyball, All Volleyball was one that I didn't get a chance to talk about earlier. They're a volleyball website. You know, they can help you get everything you need to play volleyball. And then we got Melissa out there with Walsh and Sprague pointing at that big $2,000. A very nice payout for a local tournament. Great work. It was well deserved. They played really, really well all day.
Amazing how consistent they were throughout the whole day.
They've spent a lot of time playing together as well, and that's a big part of beach volleyball, right? They came into this tournament as a partnership that's been together for a very long time already. Both very high quality players. They know each other well. They know how to deal with different threats because they've been through those difficult situations together, and it's awesome. But yeah, Project Beach Utah. It's an organization that's here to stay. Melissa is the founder. You know, she has Olympic aspirations. She's trying to build the sport of beach volleyball in Utah to raise the level of play here so that we can produce Olympic athletes from here. Yeah. Without needing to live in California, without needing to train in California, where so much of that beach volleyball competition and talent is concentrated. It's been great. Project Beach Utah has a development team. Athletes try out and receive a development team rating that can change over time, right? As they get better, they can go from AA to AAA, and eventually the organization goals are to field as many pro level teams as possible where athletes are being sponsored. Their flights and tournament fees and hotels are taken care of, right? Where people can really pursue professional beach volleyball. I'm helping her with the management of the organization, and we have a couple of goals. We want to expand here in Utah. We want to expand further in other states as well. So I think it's going to be really cool.
It's awesome. It's been working out great so far.
In the future, if we have Project Beach Utah teams in other states, maybe we can see some of those Project Beach athletes coming to the next Best of Utah Beach or Best of Project Beach tournament.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's been a pleasure. Thank you everyone for watching, tuning in, and we will see you all next time.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Kaylin, for joining me.